and welcome to the Crazy Sock Lady YouTube channel. My name is Kayla and this is my channel where I share all about my making adventures. Today I have knitting and crochet to share with you. I have, if you saw the thumbnail, I have a pile of finished objects. It's kind of insane. I have just been knitting and crocheting every chance I get, and yeah, I got a lot done. I had a lot of things that were close to being done also last episode, so but there's definitely a lot this episode. So today is August 22nd. It is 10:21 a.m. It's a Thursday. I hope that y'all doing well. I hope you've had a good week since we last caught up. This is episode 242. What else do I have here at the beginning? You can find me on Instagram and RAVELRY as The Crazy Sock Lady, and I will have links right down below this video for everywhere that you can find me, as well as links to any shops that I talk about, RAVELRY project pages for all of my items, works in progress, and finished objects. All the details as far as needles, hook sizes, patterns, yarn, everything's over there if I forget to mention some details or you just want to see some more information. I think we're ready to start. I don't have a ton of time today. I have company coming into town, and so I still have a few things to get done around the house, but I have so much to show and so much that I'm going to be gifting to people on Saturday when I go visit some family for the day that I thought, okay, I got to get this recorded today. I can't just show a million pictures next week because everything but one of these finished objects is a gift. So, all right, let's go ahead and just start talking about finished objects. I hope you have something to sip on. It's going to be a full episode today. I've got some coffee. I should mention, because I talked about this on Instagram, but I know not everyone follows me over there. And if you don't, you should, because I share daily what I'm working on, just everyday life. I love sharing things over there, especially since I'm not doing vlogs anymore here on YouTube. It's just fun, I feel like, to get back to doing Instagram stories more, and I don't know, I really enjoy sharing real life, daily stuff, so definitely should follow me over there. But I did an Ask Me Anything last Friday, and I had a question about using the name Kayla. I start the episode now because I've always said Kay, and I feel like I touched on this a bit previously, but Kay is a nickname. My real name is Kayla. For years I've went by Kay. I mean, my whole life, I've had family members call me Kay, and it's just kind of a nickname I liked and it stuck. And yeah, that's just what I went by. So that's just what I introduced myself by here on YouTube, what I went by when it came to Crazy Sock Lady stuff. But for years, this has always happened. It's not just a new thing. My whole adult life of introducing myself as Kay, people think I say Kate. I think it's if I talk too fast, if I mumble, whatever the case may be, the name gets mistaken for Kate. And especially in person, I always am like, oh no, it's Kay, K-A-Y. So I'm just I started in person just using Kayla again. When I introduce myself to people, I say my name is Kayla and not Kay. I don't go by the nickname anymore when I introduce myself. So it just trickled over when I would introduce myself here on starting the videos. So yeah, no big deal. Kayla is my real name. I haven't changed my name or anything crazy or bizarre. It's my real name. I've just stopped using the nickname. It's still a nickname, and if people call me that, awesome, because I still love it. So, whatever. But yeah, my name is actually Kayla. That's my name. Okay, finished objects. Let's talk socks first. I have 3 finished pairs of socks. Let me pull my sleeves up here because I'm pretending it's fall, but it's supposed to be 78 today, and it's a little stuffy in here. I'm just ignoring that it's warming back up because we had some cool days. All right, so I have 3 finished pairs of socks. Craziness. But this first pair is a pair for my grandma. I did finish all 3 pairs for her. This yarn is Legacy Fiber Arts. Does It's not going to focus. Maybe. There we go. Judy is the colorway name. That is definitely not going to focus. We're not going to mess with it. Colorway name is Judy, and it is stunning. I love this color so much. I know she's going to love it. So this pair I started on August 8th and I finished on August 15th. It's pair 57 for the year and pair 22 for summer sock camp. And do you guys like hearing those stats for everything? I don't know if you guys like hearing that, or I like keeping track and I like when other people share that stuff, but let me know if you guys actually enjoy hearing that. I think it's fun to hear when people actually start and finish things, because some things linger on the needles and some things don't, and I just find it interesting. But yes, Vanilla Socks 9-inch Vanilla Socks Magic Loop. I used US 1, 2.25 millimeter, 32-inch ChowGoo. Did a size medium. Did 20 rounds of knit 2 purl 2 ribbing for the cuff. 50 rounds for the leg, I believe. Slip stitch, heel flap. All the usual things with that. So I have this pair for her. I pulled out some socks here. Oh gosh, don't fall. Please don't fall. I have a stack here. I'll show you the other ones in just a bit, but I pulled out the other two because I need to package these up today. So they're the 3 pairs that I made for my grandma. I'll be seeing her at a birthday party on Saturday. So I will gift all 3 pairs to her then. Go ahead and take those off. The blockers. So I'm super excited to give her 3 pairs. Little did she know when she said she could use more socks that I would get right on that. I would hop right on that. All right, let's see. I have got so much stuff over here. It's slightly ridiculous. Getting text messages because I just had a new phone case delivered. I thought I heard a truck, and yes, that was FedEx. So now I'm getting messages that had a delivery. Okay, next pair of socks. It's not the order I wrote everything in, but that's okay. We're just gonna go do all the socks first. So this one I did out of Leap of Faith yarns. They are leftovers from this pair you saw a while back. So I did the full skein that I had, which is, they're both Leap of Faith yarns. The full skein is Like Totally, and then the mini set was Valley Girl. So I just kind of swapped how I did them, but I did 10 rounds per stripe for the minis. Did Vanilla Socks on 9-inch circulars. I'm trying to think if there was anything else. I think just 20 rounds of knit 2 purl 2 ribbing, 55 rounds for the leg, I think. I love how they turned out. These are so fun. These are for my niece. And I'll go ahead and show you the stack here. I have a stack of socks that I'm going to gift her for her birthday on Saturday, along with her sweater, which you'll see in a minute. But this is one of the pairs. And I had some people ask when I showed pictures if I do anything special on the socks when I change colors to like avoid a jog or anything. I do not. You can kind of see it there a little bit. I'm not bothered by that. Nobody that I knit for is going to be inspecting it. They shouldn't be anyways, because that's very rude. So I'm not bothered. It's fine. I have a tutorial in the tutorial playlist, how I weave in my ends the traditional way. I have one for weaving in as you're knitting too, but I usually just do the traditional way. And yeah, I just do that. When I go to change colors, I drop the old color, pick up the new color at the beginning of the round, and knit a few rounds, and then the 2 ends that are there on the inside, I just kind of not like tie it a bunch, but just like loop it through. I showed on the tutorial. And then when I go to weave in the ends, I make sure that is like pulled tight to where it's not pulling the stitches really tight, but they just look uniform and even. And then I weave in both of my ends like normal. I don't do anything special. So, okay, this pair, I started on August 1st, finished them on August 21st. So they were on the needles for a while. And they were pair 58 for the year, 23 for summer sock camp. I did a size medium of my vanilla socks pattern. I don't know if I said that or not. So all the socks I pulled out to gift for Lily. This pair, that was the first one I did out of that mini set. So there's 3, 4, and then 5. Because I don't know when she's going to have crazy sock day at school. So I don't want to wait and gift those for Christmas. So I have 5 pairs of socks that I pulled out of the bag I was saving for Christmas gifts for her. I think I still have 2 pairs in there in that bag for her. So I'll just have to make her some more for Christmas. Darn, I have to knit some more socks. So yeah, 5 pairs to put in with her birthday present. Super excited about those. I think she's going to love them. Also bright and fun. All right, one more finished pair of socks. I'm stacking these back up here so that they'll not be in the way. Look at that pretty stack of socks. All right, this pair is the August Yarnable colorway. Look how fun those are. I love how this yarn just did its thing and how it worked out. I love it so much. Again, vanilla socks. That's what I do here. Vanilla socks. Vanilla socks, 9-inch circulars, 25 rounds, knit 2 purl 2 ribbing for the cuff, 60 rounds for the leg. This was pair 59 for the year, 24 for summer sock camp. Started them on August 16th and finished them on August 21st. Love them. Let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and take those off too. Just trying to clean up as I go here a little bit while we chat. These, I don't know who they're for. I did them in my size, but sometimes I'll do that and then they just go in the cabinet and maybe I'll pull them out and wear them. Maybe I'll end up gifting them. You would be surprised how sizes are so forgiving with socks, in my experience anyways. Like my grandma has a smaller foot than me, but she prefers, I've made her a few pairs of socks, and one I had made for myself and she liked them and I said, here, see if these fit you, and they fit her perfect. Another pair I did to her size, which is, I can't remember now. I want to say she wears like a 7.5. So about a size and a half smaller than what I would knit for myself. I wear a US Women's 9, and those were, she didn't really like the fit. They fit, but she prefers the fit of a size 9 when I make those. So you would really be surprised at how forgiving they are. They stretch. My mother-in-law wears a smaller size, and I've given her ones I've knit for me because she ended up saying she liked the yarn, and they fit her great too. So I feel like they're pretty forgiving because they're so stretchy. So I don't know who these are for. It's basically what I'm saying. They're just gonna go in the cabinet and they'll find who they're supposed to go to. All right. I also finished a sweater and a baby blanket. It's been craziness around here, I'm telling you. Let's do the baby blanket first. So this is the Rainbow Ripple Baby Blanket by Celeste Young. It is a crochet blanket pattern. I used Red Heart, Super Saver, Bitty Stripes, and Crown Box. And I used 2, all but this. I was at a spot in the pattern, you're supposed to end on a certain round is what they recommend, and I was going to have to do 2 more rounds to be at that spot if I didn't stop then where I was. So I'm like, I don't feel like trying to knit that and then, or crochet that and then have to rip it back if I don't have enough. So I just thought I'll throw this with my worsted weight leftovers and call it good. So that's what I did. I used a 5mm Tulip Etimo crochet hook. And I do always have my Amazon storefront linked below. I have all of my favorite needles, notions, all of that over there. All right, you ready to see this? Just scooch back here. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's hard to like hold it out so you can get the full effect. But it's gorgeous. I love it so much. So happy with how that yarn worked up. Beautiful. So this is a gift. I have a new baby niece that I am going to be seeing for the first time on Saturday. So this will be for her. This blanket, I did write down when I started and finished it too. I started this on August 9th and finished it on August 21st. And this was only 3 days worth of crocheting. And I didn't even do all day. It was like an afternoon, evening, and 2 evenings. I crochet really, really fast. So I think actually I take that back. I did a couple like 30-minute mornings also. So, but yeah. Crochet is quicker in my experience than knitting for sure. All right. Last thing is Lily's birthday sweater. Year 9 of doing this. Year 9, that's craziness. So I don't have the tags or anything, but for her sweater, I did Knit Picks Swish DK. The black is just black, and the pink is... What is the pink? I'm going to put it on the screen because I don't know what I did with the leftovers. I think they're in the cabinet already, so I'm going to put it on the screen. I was going to say pucker, but I think that's the stroll. So yeah, we'll put the pink on the screen. It is on the Ravelry project page too. I did the Bean and Olive by Andrea Mowry. Hold it up so you can see the sleeves too because they have cute little hearts on them. Still have an end to cut, but... I did the largest size in the Bean and Olive. There's also a Bean and Olive Grown Up, I think is the name of it. So for parts of the pattern, I did some like things from the larger size. Like I did more in the circumference area here after the yoke, just because I knew that it was an area that would be needed for it to be a little bit bigger. I did more stitches on the sleeves. I made it a little longer in the sleeves and the body than the kids' pattern calls for. I can't remember all the things I did different, but I just kind of meshed the two together. They were pretty similar in a lot of the sections, but where they were different, I ended up going a little longer or a little bigger, and hopefully it'll fit. But I loved doing it. I just really like every garment that I make, like, just pushes it home even more that I am not a garment knitter. When it comes to garments, I make them for Lily. I do have the sweater going for Wyatt still, so that will get done. I make them for Lily, and I love that she loves them, but I don't enjoy making them. It was a fun pattern. The color work section here, so fun to do. Loved it. But yeah, I just don't enjoy the process of garments. I just don't. It's just, that's just me. I would rather knit a vanilla sock all day, every day. But yeah, it's done. I think she's gonna love it. I can't wait to gift it to her. It has cute little hearts on the sleeves. All of the ends are woven in. I just need to snip them. I leave them long for when I block them. So yeah, I just have to turn it inside out, snip all those longer ends, and then it can get bagged up with her socks and her Lego stitch thing. Whatever that thing is that we got her. It's Legos and it makes a stitch from Lilo and Stitch. Okay. I already said the dates for that, I think, didn't I? I don't think I did, actually. I started that on July 12th and finished it on August 19th, so just a little over a month. It really was just a struggle for me because I don't enjoy garments. For me, it is really about that finish thing with a garment. I'm such a process knitter, but when it comes to a garment, it is about that finished item and the smile that is going to be on her face when she opens it up and sees it. That's what it's about. Otherwise, I would be like, here is an entire bag of socks. But I know she's going to love the sweater from Auntie Kay. my sister said she was just talking about the other day. She was looking at all of her other sweaters that I've made her, and she was talking about what is this year's gonna look like. So it's worth it, 100% worth it. I'll do it until she no longer wants hand knit sweaters, if that day comes. You know how teenagers can be, so it might, but it might not. Maybe she won't. All right, that's all of my finished objects. That's all. That was a lot. I have 2 works in progress. One is a pair of socks. I pulled out some fall Halloween yarns and I'm so excited about it. I have been going through my stash, bagging things up. I took a break from it this week because I had so many things to finish and get done, and we've just had a busy week. But I decided my process is going to kind of be grab a bag and work from it. So that's what I did with some fall/Halloween yarns. They're all over, the fall and Halloween ones are over here. They're not back in the cabinet. But anyways, I talked about that on the membership video that went up on Monday. I don't ever mention the membership, I feel like, on here, but if you want an extra video every week, I do have memberships here on YouTube. You can head over and check that out on the memberships tab on the channel, and it's just one extra video a week. Sometimes it's 10 minutes, sometimes it's 15, 20 minutes. I just chat about what I'm working on, and Monday that was sharing some yarns that are going to be future cast-ons that I pulled out of the stash. So this is one of them. It's in a bag from Midwest Stitches. Hocus Pocus. I love Hocus Pocus. The yarn I picked is an old Knit Picks Felici Witch's Brew. Oh, camera, man. Okay, this is annoying. Oh no, you guys. Has this been focusing on anything the entire time? I had manual focus on for some reason, so I apologize. There, that's better. Good grief. I hope this video is not a mess. I do not have time to record it again, so we're going with it. Knit Picks Witch's Brew. I have one sock, this one, ready for the heel. This one has like, I don't know, not much. 2.5 stripes-ish. To be ready for the heel. I decided I'm going to do the heel, I think, in this, in orange. I was thinking green or orange, and I found this when I was moving some stuff around in here, cleaning up for the company that's coming. I was like, oh, let's do orange. So I think that'll be perfect. I have like a really bright orange that I could use too, but these are more like muted. They're not really bright colors. The blue's kind of bright, but I feel like overall they're muted. So I thought a more muted orange would be better. I really am scared to edit this now that manual focus was on the whole time. It's all right. It's fine. So those I'm doing 9-inch circulars, US 0, 2mm, 64 stitches. I did 25 rounds of knit 2 purl 2 ribbing for the cuff. I'm doing 60 rounds for the leg. I also cast on a Musselburgh hat. It's been so long. Guys, have you been here a while? Do you remember all the Musselburgh hats I made? And then I kind of fell off of making them, but I feel like I'm back. Maybe. We'll see. I say that about things and then I just make a ton of vanilla socks. So we'll see what happens. This is in a bag from Mountain State Stitches. This one she made me for when I make socks for Wyatt, but I have this hat in here because I'm thinking he might like it. Maybe. It would mess up his hair though, so I don't know that he will want to wear it. If not, it will find a home. The yarn I'm using is the yarn I'm still using up from what I bought for a sweater and then decided I didn't want to do a sweater with it. I do have a tag. They are no longer in business. It's Fuse Fiber Studio. Shelter is the color name. It's fingering weight. Very pretty. You guys have seen this in some socks, and now you're going to see it in a hat. I have the increases done. So now it's on 16 inch. I had it on Magic Loop, and I followed a video that Nitty Natty has out for how she does like a crochet magic ring cast on that way. So I watched that because I'd heard her talk about it, and I kind of thought how it would work out, and it was exactly how I thought. So it was a good video, but yeah, I followed that for the cast on. It's the first time I followed that. I usually just do the way Ysolda has it in the pattern. I did even say the Muscle Burra hat is a pattern by Ysolda Teague. But yeah, doing the adult large because I figured that's what Wyatt would need, and if it doesn't, you know, he doesn't want it, my feelings will not be hurt, and I will find somebody that will love it. But yeah, this is ready for just 20 some inches, I think, of stockinette, my favorite kind of knitting. Do I have anything else? Oh, I'm using a US 2.53 millimeter, I believe, for the hat. Chowgu, as usual. I think that's all I got for knitting. That's it. We do have some winners to announce. So we did a giveaway last episode. I did not pull the bag out of the cabinet back here, but it was a second attempt at a giveaway for the Christmas bag from Bags by Awesome Granny. So I did draw a winner from the comments on episode 241 that went up last week, and I will put your comment up here on the screen. It is Ravens Rock Knits. So congratulations. If you would just please get in touch with me at crazysockladypodcast@gmail.com. I just need your shipping information, and I will get that shipped out to you. And then we also have Summer Sock Camp winners. So Summer Sock Camp is our summer sock make-along, knit or crochet socks. You can find all the details over in the Ravelry group, which is linked down below. I did draw winners from the Instagram hashtag, the Ravelry chatter thread, and the Ravelry FO thread. I will put all of those up here on the screen. If you are one of our winners, congratulations. If you would please just get in touch with me at crazysockladypodcast@gmail.com. Give me your shipping information and your Ravelry name, Ravelry ID, whatever you want to call that, and whatever your name is on Ravelry. Let me know that, and I will let you know what you've won. Some are physical prizes, some are physical and pattern, some are just pattern. So go ahead and give me both things, and I will get back to you and let you know what you have won. And we still will have one more round of prizes for Summer Sock Camp after it ends. So no more until after it ends, and then I will do one more round of Summer Sock Camp prizes to finish it off. It ends August 31st. That's crazy. We are almost to the end. Oh, and all winners for Summer Sock Camp that was announced today, and then the winner for the Bags by Awesome Granny bag, the deadline to contact me is September 4th. You must contact me by September 4th, or I will redraw new winners for that item that you had won. All right. I think that's all I've got today. I'm really hoping when I go to edit this that everything is not blurry. Please, please, please don't let it be blurry. If it's a little bit messy, bear with me. I don't think I've ever done that for almost an entire episode before. I'm looking at it now, like it's right there. I need to, like, mentally, let's add that to the list of things you check on the camera. Just must have hit that button when I was setting the camera up, I suppose, but let's just hope it's all right. But I hope that you guys are doing well. I am going to get a few more things done around the house. Like I said, I have company coming into town to stay the night, and then Saturday we are heading down, just a day trip down for my niece's birthday party to meet my other new niece, and yeah, so it should be a good weekend. I am unfortunately driving. I don't like being the driver because it means I cannot knit, but I like being the driver because it means I can control the music. So there's that. Give and take. You either gotta listen to what the driver's listening to and knit, or not knit, be the driver and play your music. If there was anyone else going in my vehicle that was old enough to drive, I would not be driving. But that's where we are. Okay, anyways, I'm getting rambly. I'm getting goofy, I feel like, this morning. So I'm gonna get off here, get this mess cleaned up, get some stuff done around the house. I hope that you guys have a great weekend, a great week until I see you next, and happy making. Bye.